I'm Miss Landry. I hope you're having a great day and you're doing well. Today I will be doing a presentation on the novel The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, but more precisely on the happiness that Gatsby's wealth brings to him. I'm sure that during your life, one day you really wanted something so bad and you saved a lot of money for it. You probably thought it would bring you happiness and that you would be filled with joy. But did it really? Does wealth and material belonging bring you true happiness? This question brings us to Gatsby. Does his wealth bring him true happiness? To analyze this question, we need to know where Gatsby came from. Gatsby was born from poor farmer parents in North Dakota, but at 17, determined to become rich, he struck out with the wealthy Dan Cody and never looked back. He used what he learned of wealthy society to first charm Daisy before shipping out to World War One, and fell in love with her. Then, after returning home and realizing Daisy was married to a wealthy man, he set out to earn enough money to win Daisy over. Turning to sell illegal alcohol via partnership with the Mayor Wolsheim to quickly amass wealth. Gatsby's story creates a portrait of the roaring 20s and the American dream. In this era, Wall Street brokers were a big part of the economy and happiness was often associated with money. At least we can assume that Gatsby thought this way, only to realize later that he would need Nick's help to meet Daisy again. However, during the entire time that Gatsby acquired his riches, he was far from happy. For him, money was only a means to an end, and his end goal was to have Daisy once again. We can conclude that for Gatsby, money never meant happiness. Money was a tool meant to be used in order to have Daisy, who was his true source of happiness. Seeing all the things he bought for her, she was happy. Money was then more Daisy's source of happiness than it was Gatsby's. But in the end, it was only used as fuel for their love. Jake Gatsby has all the money he could want. He has the big house, the nice car. If he wanted something, he could buy it. But he couldn't buy the one thing he really wanted, Daisy. He used his wealth to throw parties and a lot of people came. But they were not real friends. We could see in the novel that Gatsby wasn't a happy man. His wealth consumed him. Gatsby's wealth gave him moments of happiness, but the money alone was not enough. He needed Daisy. He needed love to be truly happy. That fact brings us to ask, what is real happiness? Happiness is a very relative term. It is so relative that it changes for the same person every minute when something changes in their life. Let's give an example. Let's say a person who is used to travel by car as to one day walks in the hot sun. He sulks and still walks first by the situation. If somebody offers him an umbrella, he would be happy. Technically, he should not be happy unless he gets back his car. But as per given situation, at that moment, he feels happy for an umbrella. What I mean to say is, happiness is a very relative term and changes even for the same person from situation to situation. Also, everybody has been happy, but the problem is they're not able to maintain it. All this effort of life, everything that you did, education, career, business, family, whatever you did was in pursuit of happiness. Everything that humanity has done on this planet is in pursuit of happiness. There is many key to find happiness in your life, such as stay away from people that are a source of negativity, stay away from negative feelings, nurture your body and soul, take time for yourself. As the author Elizabeth Gilbert said, wait, let me find the quote. She said, happiness is the consequence of personal effort. You fight for it, strive for it, insist upon it, and sometimes even travel around the world looking for it. You have to participate relentlessly in the manifestation of your own blessings. And once you have achieved a state of happiness, you must never become lax about maintaining it. You must make a mighty effort to keep swinging upward into that happiness forever, to stay afloat on top of it. Regarding Gatsby's story, this quote is quite ironic and tragic. The irony is the fact that Gatsby could not keep swimming, nor he could stay afloat in his happiness. He instead was killed in his pool and he lost everything he ever worked for. The video of Matthew Ricard, a Buddhist monk, explained to us very well what is real happiness.
I think a drama is to feel lonely in the midst of many. And why is that? It's a sense of lack of sense of belonging, affiliation, of togetherness, of kindness and caring, and all those which precisely open the gates to increase quality in human relationships. And there's a survey by the OCDE in 36 developed countries about the 10 factors that bring more happiness. Income only came number 6. Number 1, quality of human relationships. This being said, unless we also pay great attention to the inner conditions for flourishing, which are, for instance, achieving more inner freedom, not to be the slave of your thoughts from morning till evening, a sense of inner strength, inner courage, inner peace, emotional balance, and altruistic love, then you could be miserable in a little paradise, while you could conversely still retain your sense of meaning and joy, your sense of direction in life, even when you're facing adversity. So that comes more from a good heart and opening to others and thinking me in an individualistic way all day long. That makes you miserable, feeling lonely in the bubble of self-centeredness, and you make everyone miserable because you're sort of a pain to live with. So you're a lose-lose situation. Why not?
Well, in conclusion, Gatsby's wealth didn't bring him any joy. However, his wealth impressed Daisy, and that brings him joy. Happiness can vary from one person to another and doesn't last forever. We live our life in pursuit of happiness. Thank you for listening to me, Miss Landry, and I hope you are in good health and stay safe.